as many of these as I initially wanted to, but I had a new thought concept come to mind and I wanted to share it with you. I know that folks who follow me, that chime in, that lock in with me, are people who are looking to go to the next level in their life, the next level in their relationship, the next level in their careers, the next level in their businesses. But how do you do that? Like, how do you go from where you're at now to where you desire to be? How do you go from maybe some of the pain that you're experiencing, not being where you want to be, some of the frustration, some of the resentment, even for knowing that you could be doing more? How do you go from there to living the life that you want, where you have peace, where you have purpose, where you have perspective, that everything that you walk through prepares you for where you're at? And so I want to encourage you to keep going, but I want to encourage you to be a person who operates in order. Say it with me, order. Operate in order, because you don't just need to take steps, you need to take the right steps in the right order, because you can actually take the right steps but take them in the wrong order and it doesn't work. And so what I want to give you, I'm going to come over to my whiteboard here. I want to give you something that I've been working on, because folks who are looking to grow, folks who are looking to get to the next level, they take the steps, but if you take them out of order, it's not going to get you the results that you want. And so the first thing we need to do, right, when you're thinking about going to the next level, people are like, hey, give me the I'm gonna put these in order of least to the most important. They say, and I'm gonna give you three things. They say they need strategy. Give me the strategy. What to do. That's what they want to know. Tell me, give me three. Number three, the least important of the three, the strategy, what to do. Well, Rashawn, why is that the least important? Why is that? It's the least important because knowing what to do is only a part of it, right? That's what it just tell me how to have a better marriage. Just tell me how to be a better husband. Just tell me how and I do it. The problem is, how many times in your life have somebody given you the right strategy but you didn't implement it, right? You got the right information, you read the right book, you got the right piece of information, but the strategy wasn't enough. Why? I can tell you why. Because the second most important thing is the story, what you believe. Uh, this is the stories that you tell yourself. So somebody can give you the right strategy, tell you exactly what to do. But if you have the wrong story that you're telling yourself, you'll never be able to implement the strategy. You'll never be able to, because the story determines what you do with the strategy. How many times you said to yourself, man, like people like me, we don't get this, this, or this. Or people who come from where I come from, we don't get a chance to do this, or this. It's the story you tell yourself. My question, what story are you telling yourself? Because you're saying you want to go to the next level, but you say you just need the strategy, but really you don't need the strategy. The strategy is what you need to do. But if you don't have the right story, I can give you the right information. I can give you everything. But if you have the wrong story, you'll never implement the right strategy. And I want you to be a person who learns how to tell yourself the right story. The story that you tell yourself determines the strategy that you apply. There's been so many times in my life that I had the right information. I had the right mentors. I had the right coaches. I was around the right people. I was in the right environments. I had the right strategy. But because of the story I was telling myself, right, I didn't know if I could be the best dad. I didn't know if I could be the best husband, because the place that I came from, we weren't husbands. We weren't dads. People didn't get married, or we didn't launch businesses. So I was telling myself the wrong story. And because I was telling myself the wrong story, I couldn't implement that strategy. And so what I'm doing right now, if you're just joining, I appreciate you being here. People want transformation. People want to not just go, but grow to the next level. So they tell themselves that they need the right strategy. They need to know what to do. And I'm challenging that. And I say, yes, that's important, but that's third out of the list of three. You don't just need the right strategy. You need to be telling yourself the right story. You need to come into a different relationship with your story and what you believe. This is what you believe. If you don't believe bigger, you can't grow bigger. If you can't grow bigger, you'll never have bigger. Doesn't matter the strategy if you have the wrong story. But the first thing and the most important thing, we need to go this direction. We need to start at one and go to three, not start at three and go to one, which is what most people do. It's not about the strategy, not about what you need to do, not even about the story and what you believe, though that's important. The most important thing, the number one thing that you need to focus on is your state, not the state in which you live physically, but your mindset. This is who you are becoming. Come on now, fill me on that. This is who you're becoming. The state of mind that you're in is the most important thing you could ever do. Why? Because your state, your mindset, your emotions, your beliefs is going to impact the story you tell yourself. So, and I'm a person who has a high level mindset. I'm a person who's always looking to grow. I have a growth mindset, not a fixed mindset. And I know that my state of mind and who I'm becoming affects my story. And my story, what I believe, allows me to implement the strategy. And so, what I want you to do, if you follow me here, I appreciate you. Thank you. If you don't, I ask you to politely to like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing much more of this. I want you to get to the point, and I'm going to do a teaching soon where I teach you how to effectively alter your state, your mindset, so that you can begin telling yourself better stories, what you believe, so that you can implement some of the high level strategy that you need to get to the next level in your life, in your careers, in your relationships, in your health. So that's all I have for you today. If you really want transformation, you need three things. You need an effective state of mind. Then you need a story that's powerful, that's going to allow you to be able to effectively implement the strategies that you've learned. So, hey, do me a favor, like, subscribe. We have so much more incredible content coming. Share it with your family, share it with your friends. This is Coach Rashawn dropping by here at lunch to give you some coaching to help you get to the next level. Let's go.